guys, what is going on? I'm the Nufferdog, and welcome, I can't say welcome back, but welcome to my third Let's Play, which is, of course, Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. You may notice things are a little bit different here. I've broken tradition by actually showing the title screen. A couple of reasons for this. One, I think these menus are kind of cool. Just saying, I just like that intro. Two, I forget what the other reasons were that I was planning on, but I still like these menus. Options. Oh, huh. Varies between files. Okay, so before I started my practice run of this game, I deleted all the old files, and then I did my practice run. And, well, probably the reason I did this is there's two difficulties for this game, and I just wanted to show me choosing hard difficulty instead of normal mode. That's right. We are doing this hardcore. Mission file 02546. 8 days ago, contact with Galactic Federation Trooper Squad Bravo was lost. Contract agreement. Locate Federation troopers and render assistance. Data confirmation. Last transmission received from a rogue planet located in the Dasha region called Aether. Uploading last known coordinates now. How are you guys liking my, sort of feminine computer voice? Loading data. We got our fancy blue and black and white intro here. Target found. Good to know. Analyzing? What is it analyzing, I wonder? Flight path set. And away we go! You know, I noticed. I had noticed this for the first time when I started my practice run. This planet doesn't appear to have any oceans. Isn't that bizarre? It all looks like just rock with a little bit of green on it. It's not very realistic, but oh well. I'm not gonna nitpick about the realism too much here. But here's Samus's ship flying through some purple lightning. That can only lead to good things. I don't mind the explosions, I'm sure it's fine. This happens every game, right? At least we made it through the clouds. And we broke a few cameras. It's all good, it's all good. They changed the design of the ship a bit in this game. In Metroid Prime 1, it didn't have those little things on the bottom. And here is our protagonist, looking much the same as she did in Metroid Prime 1, I have to admit. It's been a while, hasn't it, guys? Return to your ship to save your game and recharge your energy. I don't really need the hints, but I keep the hint system on in case I, like, forget where to go next or something. So, they've made some aesthetic changes to the scan visor. I really like how the entire thing is colored to make it easier to see what you can and can't scan. That's a big improvement over Metroid Prime 1, I think. So, ship has been damaged, auto repair function initiated. So, as with Metroid Prime 1, I'm going to be going for 100%. Metroid Prime 1, I got 100% of the scans except for that one scan, which was Ice Shriek Bats. Of course, there are Ice Shriek Bats. They're exactly the same as normal Shriek Bats. There are no Ice Shriek Bats in this game. Just gonna say that right off the bat. There are plenty of, missable scans from boss battles and the like. But no Ice Shriek Bats. And I have 100%ed this game more than once before. Counting, of course, my practice run. So, the presence of a plant container suggests that it was placed here for decoration. I don't know why, but I really love these plants. I just kind of like how they just have, like, house plants, basically, sitting around. Alien text. These plants, on the other hand, kind of creep me out. Why do they move like that? Ugh. So, the only place we can go is down this hole. Lovely. So, it's the first episode, so I might as well talk about, the series as a whole and what I think about this game. Heavy Galactic Federation crate, regular Galactic Federation crate, complex lock systems. We don't bother with complex locks, because I guess we're just stupid, so we destroy them. Ventilation system, it's running out of pesticide. Of course, I'm very OCD about scanning everything, even though most of these things are not logbook scans. Dead critters. I think this is, yep, this GF gate is a logbook scan. This thing is not. But we need to scan this to progress. That will open up the locks, and now we can lock onto them and destroy them. It's giving me all these hints just because this is sort of the tutorial level, just like the frigate Orpheon in Metroid Prime. Oh god, my phone is ringing. Of course we're going to be interrupted in the very first episode before I can even talk about all the things I want to talk about. Just a second, guys. Alright guys, I'm back. That just happens without fail, doesn't it? This is a converted cargo pod gate. This gate was once part of a starship cargo base, but... Yeah. Oh, okay. I got mixed up. I was thinking there was going to be a morph ball tunnel, but no. Just a security panel. So in Metroid Prime, something happens that causes us to lose a bunch of our abilities, right? The explosion on that ship. Lots of terminals have been set up here that we can... Okay, pesticide to get rid of hostile forces. Gates have been taking considerable damage. Communication system offline. Damage in 3 crucial areas. Local hostiles are likely to unable to repair. So, like... Oh, map stations are not a research entry, that's good to know. But like Metroid Prime 1, we kind of learn about a lot of the story. Or if not the big overarching story, then a lot of the, sort of subplots, I guess you could say, through all these little scans. This game, it does get a little bit more exposition-y than Metroid Prime 1 ever does, because this game actually has a character that we talk to. Metroid Prime 1, you know, doesn't have anyone else. But, got a nice little map of sort of a fairly linear area to go through here. Just sort of guiding us along at the beginning of the game, you know. That's pretty standard. Casualty report. 3 troopers lost. They were unable to open Gate A1 when a gas trap was engaged and could not escape to safety. Lock malfunction is to blame. Well, these people need to get their security systems in order. What the hell is this? Can I scan these? Let's just scan the one on the ground. This is a worker splinter. Drone of the Splinter Hive. Yeah, these are... Wow, I kind of like the transparent effect on them. But, these are not threatening at all. They die in like 2 hits. They're the weakest of these splinter enemies. Terminated bioform. Standard human. No shit. Died of cardiac arrest. Suggests a state of extreme fear at time of death. Well, I can't blame him. Galactic Federation assault weapon, killed by friendly fire. Whether or not it was an accident remains to be seen. Difficult to determine. Digestive fluid present within armor. Subject is being broken down into simpler matter for consumption. Lovely. Excessive blunt trauma. At least 30 individual attackers. That's scary. Sometimes you'll need to look around to find targets. Good to know. High levels of toxin, micropunctures... So he probably got poisoned by something that is venomous. I'm sure you guys will get annoyed plenty of times at my excessive scanning. Here's our first example of one of these scannable troopers having a log in his suit computer that we can read. This is Bennett, I guess. Or Bennett. Take your pick. There's something wrong with the lock systems in this section. They failed twice, locking us out until someone came along to let us in. If it happens again while we're playing bait for those things, well, at least we'll go out fighting instead of hiding in the control area. Merca. 0 life signs, unable to recover log entries. Security breach, command and control center compromised, repellent... Okay, let's just scan the red thing, get that done. Security panel offline, unable to access the gate controls. Oh, right, okay. Oh, here's another guy we can scan. SPCB Reeves. I don't like this plan. This hive is a small portion of a larger network. There may be dozens of hive systems like this across the planet, and they may all be linked. Destroying this one may buy us time, but it may also provoke the other hives into attacking. So we have morph ball bombs right off the bat. Metroid, we're not gonna lose as many of our abilities as we did in Metroid Prime, but there's still gonna be something that happens, spoilers, that, will cause us to lose some of our abilities. Attempt to block enemy access have been invaded, bypassed by burrowing through the earth. And what's this? Oh, this is a dead creature. This is kinda cool. This is sort of a foreshadowing. 242 wounds. Good to know? This is actually an enemy that we'll fight later, believe it or not, in a completely different area. Oh, we actually start out with a boost ball. That's kind of cool. Bombs. Whoa. I'm creeped out by this. Ugh. Engineering status log. Oh, send reporting. I've installed one of the ship's reverse powers. I can't talk. Splinter. Blunt trauma to critical areas. Were eliminated in close combat by unarmed troopers. They ran out of ammo, I suppose. Or didn't have guns. Variety of trooper weapons. This is a research entry. This is a bomb slot. They're exactly the same as in Metroid Prime, except they look a little different, I think. Small aesthetic changes, that's normal. So that's gonna move that thing. Or, that's gonna activate that thing. But something else important, I believe, is about to happen here. Yeah. Reanimated corpses! Our first real enemy. This is a Dark Trooper, deceased Galactic Federation soldier. Bioscans indicate terminated life signs in this trooper and the presence of an unknown biomass. With parasitic tendencies. Though his armor has been compromised, the bulk of it remains intact. That seems kind of contradictory. Weapon systems ran online as well. Full parasitic fusion is yet to be obtained, resulting in low agility and response time. Basically, they're zombies. With guns. Yeah, I guess zombies don't normally fire guns, do they? We do start out with missiles as well as the charge beam, but as I've been saying, they're a little more generous with what we get to keep after we lose our abilities, so we're never actually going to lose the charge beam, nor will we lose the morph ball, but we will lose the bombs and boost ball and missiles. So this game, people generally like Metroid Prime a lot more than this game, and on one hand I can see why, but on the other hand, I really, really freaking love this game. You have no idea. I have nostalgia for this game, actually, sort of more than I have for Metroid Prime, even though I owned Metroid Prime first. The thing about this game, see, with Metroid Prime, it was originally my brother who got it, and I played it after a while and liked it, but Metroid Prime 2 was the only one that I wanted to get myself, and I was super hyped to get it when it came out, and I got it for Christmas, and woke up early in the morning just to play it. It was great. Those were glorious days. So, here I am reminiscing about my past while shooting zombie troopers. They're not much of a threat at all. This game does have its flaws, but the bulk of what people complain about it, and the most of the fodder people use to say, why this game is worse than Metroid Prime. Oh, we actually have the space jump boots as well. Good to know. Important storyline stuff. See, there's kind of some gimmicky stuff that happens later on. Actually, it'll be hinted at right here. Who is that, you may ask? Someone has armor very similar to ours, only black with phazon-like things? And what is that? Well, I don't know. Unknown dimensional anomaly. Seems to be a dimensional rift. Target destination unknown. So if we go through it, we'll go to another dimension. Also, here's another one of these dead beasties. And another. It's weird. You never encounter living ones of these things. In this area, at any point in the game. Those guys are exclusively in a different area that we'll go through, you know, midway through the game. So it's funny that there's so many dead ones here. But we just got spat out. And we've got sort of a little sphere with this crystal in it, and then there's those things, and they're not pleasant. And then there's whoever she is. And she's doing something with this phazon, and she shot us. I love these different cutscenes that involve Samus and this sort of dark clone of her. They're always so badass. I suppose you could complain about this game having more story told through cutscenes than Metroid Prime, but I don't know. I think they do a pretty good job of making the cutscenes actually be good. But we're in a bit of a dangerous situation here, but I'm just sort of commentating over it because, well, it's a cutscene. And I'm not sure what that was, but Samus got attacked and then went back through the portal. Yeah. That made sense! Well, that dimensional anomaly is gone. Chozo Battlesuit version numbers. Alert! Gear stolen by unknown creatures. Space jump thrusters offline. Grapple beam launcher offline. Morph ball boost unit offline. Power bomb generator offline. Wait, we had power bombs? Didn't realize. Missile launcher offline. Gate will not move. Morph ball bomb module offline, so we can't break that telluric alloy there. All remaining systems online and active. We can go through here. Yes, we still have Morph Ball, but we don't have... you're right there. Hi. We don't have, bombs or the boost. Of course, we do have our trusty dash ability, which we will be using constantly to strafe around enemies. I think that's a good time to stop for this episode. Gotten a little bit of intro to the story, and I'll talk more about what I think about this game versus Metroid Prime in the next episode. I'm the Niffer Dog, and I will see you guys then.